Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals. This is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Human Brian.
Good evening.
And we are happy to be streaming Battle Kid: Fortress of Peril for Xbox. Don't be put off by that terrible artwork. I'm sure it's going to be a cool game.
This is a PC or Xbox game?
Xbox. Well, it started... Oh crap, I don't have any sound. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Things Paul forgets every week. Hello. Okay, we should now be hearing sound. There we go. Lyle just can't wait to start that contest, can he? Thank you, Lyle. You're the best. Thank you, darling. You're also the best. But you're both the best at different things.
That makes sense.
Come on, somebody enter to win this PC game. We're giving away Command and Conquer Remastered Collection for PC. It's on EA Origin, but I mean, it's still a game.
Not a friend yet.
Yeah.
Play it all the time.
I had the very first Command and Conquer on Sega Saturn, and that
Wow.
is, yeah, that's the extent to my Command and Conquer experience.
I think I own that collection, probably like through a Humble Bundle or something, and I just never played it.
One thing I want to point out right here, this character art is actually good. It looks like proper Japanese style character art, right? But the package art that it showed when you launched the game is much worse.
I
So
think it was drawn by a high schooler.
yeah, I wonder why they are so different. Because like if this guy is, I mean, I think it's a one-man production. I could be wrong, but like whoever did this art should have done the package art. Because yeah, that other art is off-putting.
Maybe the person is better at pixel art versus actual drawing, freehand drawing.
Maybe,
But why not just do like a good pixel art?
yeah, I mean, the
That's
gulf of difference in the quality is wide. Lyle already owns it. Oh yeah, you're right. Spazpol and Tech Guy aren't here. That's the problem. That's what happens when we start the contest too early, Lyle.
Yeah, he's only like 2 minutes early.
Ah. Alright. You know, we streamed a very similar game from the same publisher. This game is published by 8-Bit Legit. It is available for $10 on Xbox. It was also available as a real NES cartridge, but I think maybe they don't make it anymore. I could be wrong.
That's got to be hard to do.
Yes, it's impressive. But basically, 8-Bit Legit has been porting these modern NES games. You know, like they ported the other one called Trophy, and they ported this one. Different developer, but they brought them to Xbox, and eventually they will be bringing this to, Steam and whatnot as well. Yeah, way back in 2010, Low Sweet says. Thank you for looking that up for me, buddy.
Nice.
Think of how easily you could say that out loud if you were on microphone. But both games, Trophy and this one, have overly long intros, I'm going to point out. Let's look at this intro. It's just going on and on.
It's certainly taking a while. A lot of
Yeah.
exposition.
I mean, if there's anything cool, I'd like to show it. But yeah, it's just like exposition and dialogue just over and over.
It certainly didn't inherit that from Mega Man. Mega Man just like drops you in the world and off you go.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, like, give me a little concise intro, and then maybe do some more story between levels. That's the way to do it. Not like a whole game's worth of dialogue right at the beginning.
Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out this year, so the bumping of Starfield in particular is not so bad.
Oh no, this one
Actually,
uses
it's-
passwords too.
I just saw an article right before the stream started that there's rumors already starting Nintendo's new console will be 2024.
Look at that. I want to point out this game, unlike Trophy, they took some of my feedback into account from my review of Trophy, which I thought was really neat. and they added some enhancements. You know, like you got border options because Trophy did not have borders, which made it a little bit confusing at times. How do we change the border? There's more than one border. Oh, wait, I see. So you can have the heinous artwork as a border if you want, or these simulated televisions, or just black screen. So I guess we'll go with I don't like wood paneling, so we'll go with this one. Okay, and there's a nice built-in manual. Look at that. Some artwork would have been nice. Jump, fire, keys. Yeah, okay. And some of the items, what they do, etc. But we'll just go play. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Oh, look. Alright, so I'm a little guy.
Wow.
This may be a Mega Man clone, but the size of the character is different. Also, the jumping feels
Tiny.
wonky.
Wonky?
Yes.
He doesn't have momentum.
Yeah, but he drops like a weight. You know, it's like... Anyway, let's just go through.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He doesn't have momentum. He doesn't keep going forward. He just goes plunk, straight down.
Well, it could be because I wasn't holding... No, you're right. If I let go of the D-pad, it's just straight down. So, I guess that is one reason why it feels a little weird. That's okay.
I mean, that's probably better. That's better for control. So if you want to stop on a dime, you can just let go and it drops straight down.
Makes sense. I'm sorry to hear that, Jordan. Make sure you enter the contest. Maybe you'll win a game. We are giving out some Xbox copies of this tonight. Uh-oh, something's happening.
Ruh-roh.
Timmy, what the...
Is Timmy stuck in the well?
Timmy. Hey, Chicago, we're glad you made it.
Oh no, she's dead.
Hey, are you okay? No response. He has a key card. I can use that to get up to level 3. Hey, I gotta...
Lassies, they're safe.
You gotta rob the dead body. First thing you do, go through their pockets.
Yeah, nothing wrong with pillaging the dead.
They put some coins on the person's eyes, you know?
Game Pass is awesome. So many good things. A little expensive, but
Yes, but I mean, it's worth it. If you have the time to play multiple games per month, then you get a lot of value out of it.
for sure.
You could just play Forza all the time, and there you go. So many
I've bought
Forzas.
Forza though.
Nice. Tom was...
Rifling through the corpuses.
Tom got me the Ultimate Edition upgrade, or whatever it's called. That was really nice of him. But I don't actually own regular Forza this time. What are you doing here? I told you to stay. What happened? Whoever broke in took something from here and blew the whole place up. I got to a safe spot when the ceiling came down. I'll be fine. What do you want me to do? Find someone to help? I can. The lower levels are restricted. No time. I'll let you use my key card to get you up to the upper levels. I got another key card. Yay.
Woohoo.
It could be said that the sprites are not as good as the dialogue artwork. They're not terrible or anything, but they're simplistic comparatively. Would I die if I fell in that hole? I bet I would,
Probably.
right? I better not.
Probably.
Very high chance. Yep. Game Pass is
There's
amazing.
some more dead bodies.
$180 a year if you pay full price.
Yeah, but you can get deals.
Oh yeah.
We usually get
If you know
quite
the
a good
right
deal.
people.
Yeah, but I mean, it even goes on sale sometimes for a little bit.
I have seen it on sale cheaper than what you and I can even get it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was like $80 for a year or something like that.
Let me know if you see that again.
Yeah, if I see it again, I'm buying a couple cards. But the problem is you can't buy Game Pass in a full year
The bad
subscription.
guy.
The most you can get is 3 months.
Really? That's not
Yep.
good.
The only place you can get a year-long Game Pass card is the Microsoft Store,
Gotcha.
the Friends and Family Store.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah. They don't even have a 6-month card. You'd think they would have that.
Vlad says, man. Yeah, you would think there'd at least be that. Is it because they want to have control over the pricing, like being able to change it on the fly-ish?
Possibly. But I mean, what's to stop somebody from buying 10 cards when it goes on a good sale and just stacking them on their account? There's
Flew
nothing.
away.
'Cause that's what I do.
Yeah, that might as well. Timmy, what happened? I ran into the guy who broke in. It was Chester. He's a cool cheetah.
Just follow the orange paw prints.
There you go. I miss those games. There were a couple of Super Nintendo games, and they were neat. I miss, licensed mascot platformers were pretty fun back in the day.
They weren't bad, actually. Burger King definitely revived them on the 360 era.
Yeah, those games, it's a shame we never got any new ones, because Sneak King was pretty neat.
Yeah, some of them were pretty good.
You can't just rush into this without a plan. Come with me. It looks like even once you're into the game itself... Yeah, Yonoid, which was...
So much talking.
Yonoid was originally a different, unrelated Japanese platformer. They just changed it to Yonoid for America, but still, I mean, cool game, They did a good thing.
Forget about Pepsi Man.
Well, we didn't get those in America, but Pepsi Man would have been awesome.
Yeah, that was Japan only, but that was still pretty cool.
Cool spot. The
Way
7-Up
cooler than-
mascot game.
Way cooler than Pepsi deserved.
Oh,
That's a very boring brand.
well, I suppose it is. But they own Taco Bell and KFC.
That's Yum Foods, I believe.
Who owns all the things? Yes, like Super Mario Brothers 2, Vlad.
Yeah, which was Doki Doki Panic.
Yeah, which I've always wanted to play. Obviously you could just download a ROM of it. I just never have. I wish they would legally sell you Doki Doki Panic. Like, just include it as an extra in a collection or something. I'd be all
You should
over
put
it.
it on the Nintendo Online service.
Yeah, why not? Just let people see it as a curiosity.
It's not
Did
like
Hamburger
there was
have-
any dialogue.
Chicago, there were a few different McDonald's platformers. There was Mick and Mac Battle Gladiators for Genesis and NES, I think is what it was called.
Wow.
That was developed by Electronic Arts back in the day, back when they made platformers and weren't this huge mega corporation. And there was McDonald's Treasureland, which was developed by Treasure, the wonderful developer, and that's a Sega Genesis exclusive.
Microsoft already owns enough fighting games. They're fine.
I pushed start. I got tired of that. It is a
This is
ridiculous
really
amount.
getting boring.
Yeah,
Come on,
why
come
so
on.
much dialogue? I don't get it.
Just give him his mega suit and let's go.
Here we are. We're finally in a level. You still with us, Sitar, everybody? Here we go. Yeah, that's my, quote, mega suit. Interesting. Some blocks I can't get rid of.
Level 4 blocks.
This
How
is not
could
going to
he
be...
have written on them?
This is one of those games where the screen doesn't scroll. It's just individual single screens.
Oh, that's so bad.
I still have... Well, NES is not the most powerful platform, so I can understand.
Yeah, but it could still do scrolling.
Yeah, no, it totally can, but just, as far as, ease of programming everything, this is probably a lot easier.
Yes. Can you shoot or anything?
No attacks yet. I think I'm going to have to reach a certain point before I'm allowed to or something.
Definitely not like Mega Man.
Yeah, we thought it would be a true Mega Man... Oh, that's right, those hurt you. We thought it would be a Mega Man clone. It's not technically. It's that was not fair. Did you see that? Death count 1. Screw you, game.
Good job, Paul.
That last hit was not my fault. I couldn't have predicted that attack. Angry video game nerd? I don't really care for that guy myself. He got a movie for some reason, and even video games, so good for him. How come nobody ever makes a video game of me? That's what I want to know.
Nah. You gotta make enough dead friends, Paul.
Yeah, the problem is we're just a variety streamer, and yeah, we're never gonna quite get big enough. But I do have 1 or 2 developer friends. But I do want to make my own games someday, if I can ever actually make the time to learn programming. Sorry. Just got hit by the same place that hit me before.
Nice.
Mega Man plus Tiny Toon Adventures. I learned there's a...
So irritating.
What, the game?
No, the stream is buffering for me.
Oh.
It's not you, it's Twitch being stupid.
It's not you, it's me. I want to whore around, okay? That's what people mean when they say. Anyway, can you hear me? Yes. See that starry field ahead of you? It's so shiny.
It's
That's
not
a checkpoint
you.
circle.
It's my other boyfriend.
Ouch. Power will heal all injuries you've sustained and allow you to... Cool, there's checkpoints. Yeah, you know, instead of telling this with like 6 screens of dialogue, could have done that with just one.
Mm-hmm. This is so long and arduous.
Hold on, how do I... She said it would heal all injuries. It's not healing my injuries. I don't get it. What am I supposed to be doing that I'm not doing?
Paying attention.
Whoa! I do have a way to shoot. It's just mapped to the worst possible button, which is the B button. Why would attacks be mapped to the B button? That's
Can you change it?
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty bad.
That's...
You would think it would be on X.
Yeah, how could... X does not shoot. X does nothing. The B button fires and the A button jumps, which on an Xbox controller is the opposite of how anybody would ever want it.
I wonder if this person set this up for... Well, of course they set it up for Nintendo, duh. Because it was on the Nintendo.
But it would
The
still be
NES.
reversed from the way it would be on an NES.
There you go.
So, yeah, I had to do up and B at the same time.
No,
But wow.
But consider NES buttons are flipped.
The letters of them... Yeah, do you think the developer just doesn't know what an Xbox controller is? He's like, oh, just map A to A and B to B. It'll be fine. You know, and he's smoking a cigar while he says it, I think. Accidentally breathes too much of the cigar. Exactly. So here's where Turbo would be really useful if it would properly accept my controller adapter, which I don't know if I've ever had a game not work with it before. Maybe one other game. So
I mean, it didn't want to recognize your controller, so...
yeah, really, but I mean, it should not be doing that. It's really strange that it does. And man, I'm gonna have to go adjust this in the system. The user should not have to do this. Yeah, because this is BS. Like, there's a reason games don't map the controls that way. Because it's stupid, that's why. Okay, what's it under? General... system, right? System...
I don't know. I've never had to do it.
Devices and connections. Accessories. Yeah, I've done this before. I have to make a new profile just for this one goofy game.
Wow.
How do I make a new one, though? Assign to EastX. Vibrate this controller. It's not vibrating. Oh, that's the other one. That's what it is. The one it's not working with. But anyway, okay, what's that do?
Figure.
Yeah, it has a built-in test mode, which is unusual for consoles, and that's actually really cool.
It's pretty cool.
Configure. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so new profile, Battle Kid. Something the user should not have to do, but at least we can.
Yeah, this was originally an NES cartridge, so Nintendo's A and B buttons are swapped.
Okay, I'm going to swap the B button to X, and that will fix the problem. Okay. Then I just have to remember to change it back later, and
Cool.
that'll be fine. Yeah, okay, so back out. How do we back out? All right. What does no slot mean?
There's
Anybody?
nothing in that slot. Just look at Chicago. That's awesome. Never sent a battle kit to
Hey,
me.
Lady Magritte, welcome. Lady Magritte is Horror Acolyte's friend, right? Is that right? Or is it... I think so. Anyway, yeah, we're just streaming these very entertaining controls here.
And I'm
Alright,
All right, now how to get back into the game. That's all I have to do?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Uh-oh.
let's go back to Battle Kid.
It's not
Now it's
working.
not accepting the controls at all.
Okay.
Why? What's going on? Well, hold on. Weird. It started moving after a little bit. It just wouldn't do anything right at first. But yeah, now we have the correct button for firing, so that's nice.
Jeez.
So I am reviewing this at Co-Optimus in my semi-monthly Beyond Co-op. Ow! Man, that enemy. That wasn't even fair. Anyway, I'm going to be reviewing this, and I will complain about the controls unless there's something I'm just missing that I find later. Yeah, I wanted to use the Switch Pro controller, but Brian didn't want me to hunt around for the Wingman adapter. It's definitely got some Mega Man-like sound effects. And the music, which is pretty good, is similar to Mega Man, I'd say. Or just music of the time, maybe.
Like, Mega Man
crap.
has some of the best music on the NES, so...
Yeah. But I mean, it can share the same style, even if it's not going to be as amazing a composition.
I suppose.
Okay. I need another one of those star fields. Yay, there's one. There's my password, everybody. Somebody write that down. Passwords are lame. They're lame on the NES itself, which could have battery backup. Oh great, the boss. Ah!
Yeah, but most people didn't want to put the money into it.
Yeah. Ah! Ow! Stop shooting me! God. Look at that! One try!
Good job.
Thank you.
Now that you have it.
And there was an achievement for it, too. Yeah, buddy. Beat the mini-mech boss. You think so, Low Sweet? I'm gonna go back and see if it lets... Oh, it healed me already. So...
There's Tyler.
I still could go...
Slacker.
Tyler! Oh, no, he's not gonna make it to Mike. We miss you, Tyler.
Jeez.
We're playing your favorite kind of game.
I think you need to go the other way, Paul.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to hit the checkpoint. What's this thing do? X, Y.
Oh. That's...
In the upper right. Okay. Now it displays my XY coordinates, which is very interesting information, I assure you.
I'm sure that has to do with a map or something.
I want to be the
Perhaps
guy.
so. What's I want to be the guy? See, like right here in this room I'm in, it looks like that might be a path to the left, but I don't know. I might just die. Let's find out.
Jump down. What the heck?
I was like,
You got a checkpoint.
sorry, Paul,
Yeah.
this guy.
It's a path. So, and here's another checkpoint. So, are they maze-like levels? You think?
This looks more like a Metroidvania than a Mega Man game.
Maybe so. However, I will reiterate, no built-in saving.
That's a bit of a bummer.
Yes.
I'll save you.
Low Sweet called Tyler the dude. The Boshi. How's it going, Heaven Smile? Posted any weird GIFs lately? Spoiler, he has.
I just have to mute all the new channels you make.
What? New channels? Why do you say I make so many channels?
Like the anime channel. Just people posting a bunch of scantily clad anime girls.
They're not all scantily clad. Like a
Vast
couple.
majority of them were. Before I muted it, the vast majority were.
Somebody wanted to have a dedicated anime channel, so I said, yeah, why not? Did that somebody actually use the channel? No. And yes, that's lame, but whatever.
Oh well.
Yes. But me and Heaven Smile will use it, even if Brian turns his nose up at it.
That's fine. I can ignore it.
See, Chicago agrees that it's Mega Man-like.
It looks more Metroidvania to me.
Yeah, just the music, you know.
Oh, well, I suppose. But
Okay, it's over
there's
here.
a snail with a machine gun. Crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting that the level does. Ow, crap! That time I got hit. Oh, Paul, I'm gonna die again. No getting around it. Can't jump that high. So this game does not feel like Trophy, which is neat because I thought it would be really similar, but it's not.
It looks so cute.
Yeah, tiny little character. Can't jump that high. Whoop. Then I fell down
wonder
here.
if-
What's...
I wonder if that's a sprite limitation or something, that you have such a tiny little character.
good question. Maybe the developer wanted to deliberately avoid flicker or something.
Could be.
Making all the sprites small might help with that. Look at this with the snail. I don't even know what I'm going to do. If he turns around, then I can shoot him in the back, I guess.
Right.
And I'm right next to a checkpoint. There is not a map, no. I may get one eventually. Woo! I ran past him.
Like you could just jump over.
Yes, that's what I did. I just didn't want him to shoot me.
Shoot you in the back like a dog.
Exactly. Brian, have you gotten to watch the new Star Trek series yet?
I watched the first episode last week.
Nice, and how'd you like it?
I liked it quite a lot.
I'm happy to hear that. The second episode is out as well, and it's also very good. So,
I was waiting for them to release it on the same day that they released the first one, and they did not.
Really? They did a different day?
They did a different day, yeah. Which is a bummer.
So you need the XY coordinates because this is maze-like. Like, wow. But anyway, yeah, Strange New Worlds. That's the name of the new Star Trek series, everybody. And it's very good. I mean, it is actually my favorite show. It's just what I want out of a Star Trek show. I love it.
It goes back to the ethos of the very first Star Trek show.
Yeah.
Where they're just out exploring.
And it's told episodically. Like, there's some serialization, but every episode tells one single story that finishes by the end of the episode. And that is so refreshing in today's overly serialized landscape.
Well, yeah, you need... Well, I mean, you have stuff like The Simpsons and things like that that are just single episodic.
Of course,
thing.
yeah.
But, you know, a lot of sci-fi has become very serialized and operatic.
Streaming shows in general, they're just like, they're all very serialized, you know?
Well, that's because they know you're going to binge them all.
Yeah, which, you know, binging is one thing, but being able to just watch an episode and get the whole enjoyment and not have a stupid cliffhanger at the end, it's refreshing and cool. I love it. We're enjoying the Halo show quite a lot, which I mentioned before, and pretty good at telling... I mean, I would not say that... I would say it's still pretty serialized, you know, like the episode's still in on some kind of cliffhanger, but it's not too frustrating, I'd say.
I've been watching a lot of anime recently.
Ah, what else you been... What in particular?
A lot of new stuff. Spy X Family. Shikimori is not just a cutie.
That sounds like a fun series, probably.
It's pretty fun. I like that one. Let's open Crunchyroll, because that's usually where I watch.
Did you see the level design right here? Like, there is no way to avoid getting hit by that snail.
Yeah, that snail's a bastard.
That's awful.
Sorry. Aharen-san wa Hakarenai, I think. That's a pretty good one.
He was saying vowels.
Love After World Domination.
You're just listing a whole lot of things.
Oh, I've been watching a lot of new stuff. That Love After World Domination has the best opening anime theme I have heard in, I don't know, 5 years.
Ah.
It's really good. It's very, I guess you could say disco.
Wow.
It's pretty good. I like it a lot.
Interesting.
The show's pretty good too. It's a riff on Sentai.
Ooh. Well, that could be fun.
That's pretty good.
This part's gonna be hard. Ooh. Okay. I killed one of them. How am I supposed to kill the other one? That's what I want to know. Okay, there. That's how. I'm not terrible at platformers. Is this water here gonna kill me? No, it did not. Good. It's good. Really, Jonah, I would say the new episode of Halo was terrific. I think he's referring to the fact that a certain character gets a girlfriend for a little bit in the new episode of Halo. But, like I said, you should just watch the show. Like, people are... I hear a lot of people commenting from the outside who, for some reason, like, they expect it to be just like the games and they don't want any level of adaptation. I'm not saying that's you, but I would say they're doing a really good job with the adaptation that they're doing. Like, it's not exactly like the games, but it has so much of what makes the game special. And Cortana's use in the latest episode was very good, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
Like, I don't want to be spoilery, but I'll just say when Cortana comes into this series, her relationship with Master Chief is contentious. You know, they don't totally get along like what we're used to in the games, right? And so, as that relationship changes over time, it becomes very satisfying and entertaining. So, just an example of what's cool about it.
That's good.
That's good, Jonah. I'm glad you're open to the story being a little different. Yeah, exactly. It's not canon, but trust me, guys, there is so much that's cool about Halo in that show. Like I said, in Episode 5, Master Chief grabs onto a flying Banshee, shoots the rider, and pilots it for a little bit. And that's just something I never expected to see in a TV show, you know, but it's straight out of the games. And there's cool Warthog stuff, too, naturally.
Yeah, try to avoid spoilers if you could.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to see this.
Oh, do you think the action scene is a spoiler? Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Very well.
God.
Well, some people seem to need a little convincing because they're like, oh no, Master Chief takes his helmet off. I don't want to watch the show now or whatever. You know, it's like, guys, just give it a chance. It's still very Halo-like. Well, now I'm not happy. I don't know if I can go anywhere. Oh no, the door opens. Okay, let's go fight the boss.
Door. You gotta go to it.
Got it. All right.
It's like Mega Man. You gotta walk up to the door.
Fair enough. And Low Sweet says that he watched the first episode today, which he told me about, and he really liked it. So that makes me happy too. Yeah, I think if you go into it with an open mind and you can put up with the fact that there's some changes, you'll like it. Oh god, wow, this is a tough boss.
Ooh.
Was that even a checkpoint before it? I feel like it wasn't.
You hit a checkpoint.
Oh, okay.
Right below it. It was a checkpoint.
Okay, you're right. That is not that far. Okay.
And it does keep track of your deaths.
Yeah, how nice.
I was wondering what the skull meant on the save or the checkpoint screen. That's how many times you died.
Okay, this is gonna be tough. Ah, crap. No, stop it, Paul. I gotta watch out for those. 2, 3. Okay, he does 3 of those. It's the pattern of the shots that come from the right that are kind of frustrating. Ah! Okay, let's do this. Darker player, that's gonna get old pretty fast.
The game keeps track anyway,
yeah.
Darker player, you're fine.
Yes, it does.
Chefy chef.
Chefy chef. That sounds familiar to me.
Ah, crap! Ah! Man. If I could play this with my controller that I like and the turbo function on, I would... I mean, it'd still be hard, but it would just feel a little better. But hey, at least I got the button mapping fixed.
I think you're just making excuses.
I told you it was going to be an issue. Like the having to... When you have turbo, you can just hold the button once you're in the air, right? You don't have to worry about the timing of when you're tapping the shots and stuff. Like, it takes a little bit of concentration while you're doing it. Just as an example. Run. 1, 2, 3. We just gotta be a little slower and more deliberate, I guess.
Yeah, this boss is not a running around crazy boss.
Crap.
This boss has a very distinct pattern.
Yeah, and I mean, I like to be able to talk and stuff while I'm doing this, but it's like, wow, you gotta concentrate. Brian's like, we need a break from you anyway.
Definitely.
Cold. So, you also still should try out the Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai anime, Brian. It's very good, you know. You don't have to know about Dragon Quest to enjoy it.
I've never been a fan of Dragon Quest, actually.
I'm telling you, you don't have to... It's not like... I mean, it has cool fan service, but it's just a good fantasy show. But I will admit it's a bit Dragon Ball-like, so if you don't like the long boss battles and stuff.
Isn't it? I mean, Dragon Quest has traditionally been
Yes.
character designed by Toriyama.
Good job.
Yes. So it's not necessarily bad that it's a bit like Dragon Ball, but I would like a little bit less of a focus on boss fights than what it has, but it's still a good show. Like, the characters are really likable, and it's very video game-like, etc. And that's all good. Oh, I need to go back and to the save point and then come back.
I would imagine there's going to be a save point pretty close to here.
Well, maybe, but I can't leave it to chance.
Howard.
Oops. Sorry.
You want a Blue Dragon sequel? You're going to be waiting a while because Mistwalker shifted focus exclusively to mobile games.
Yeah, which sucks. Oh, what is this
Very
thing?
sad.
We got to a weird warp room, maybe?
Cool. B.
Well, okay. I guess I should be prepared. B, current location, 1709. Yeah, So this might be a game that if somebody has made a map of the world, probably it would make the game more fun to play.
This is fast travel.
Yeah, but I haven't encountered another place, so I don't think it actually does anything yet.
Yeah.
Guys, that game VVV, it's 7 Vs. It's a good game. It's a challenging platformer.
It's really hard.
Yes, but it is a neat game. Where's Spaz Polo when you need him?
That's the game Twitch streamers play when they hate themselves.
I don't mind a bit of challenge, but yeah, when they're made only to be challenging, which I would not necessarily say about VV, but like, when they're made only to be challenging, that is lame. Ow, got hit. Uh-oh, can I not? I wish I could be able to jump a little higher. Is that true, Jordan? You don't have an Xbox anymore? Or did you ever? I'm sure you did. Hey, look, there's a feather. I bet if I was to get that feather, it would do something.
Could be. Maybe lighten your load.
Or maybe it'll just give me a good night's sleep. There's a checkpoint.
Only chumps use feather beds.
Back in the day, that was a big improvement over sleeping on a bag of straw.
Well, that's true. Or a stack of skins.
Yikes.
I'd sleep on a feather bed. I'd wake up with, stuffiness every day.
Ah!
Yeah, that's,
and I do anyway.
That's a big problem.
Ow! Got myself hit.
Even if I have a feather pillow for more than one night, I'll be just...
You know, this game may be annoyingly hard in some ways, but I will say it's nice that they have the checkpoints that fill up your health, because they don't... The developer didn't have to do that, but it does make it...
Then they'd have to give you a lot more health. This game is hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Why do you keep doing this? Just continue.
Because I got hit, so I had to go back and fill... Well, I don't want to die. If I do, Darker players are going to start typing numbers again, and we just can't let that happen.
1.15 million reasons.
Alright. Oh, is that your gamer score? Really, Jordan?
Jeez.
Okay, good.
Get a life.
Hey, I'm impressed. I wonder if there are secret passages and stuff.
Could be.
By the way, on PC there is... Or maybe not PC, but I know the developer made a sequel to this somehow, somewhere. So it's probably a real NES cartridge sequel, I would assume. Hey, I got something! High jump obtained. Maximum jump height has increased. Nice!
Woohoo.
That's better.
Boing.
Just one space higher, but I'll take it. Has increased enough to shoot that thing. There, now I shot you. I'm liking this better than I expected to. You just never know with this type of game, right?
Yeah, sometimes they can be really bad. This one looks like it has decent mechanics if the graphics are a little lame.
Yeah, graphics could be better, but it's not the end of the world. Are those things going to produce enemies? Yes, they are. Ah, crap. He produced one right as I was running by, so now I'm gonna die. But anyway. I would really love to get to a checkpoint before that happens. There it is. Yay. Whew.
Oh yeah, you come around in a circle.
Yes. Was there another path to go downwardly, or was it only to get that item? I think it was only to get the item.
Get that, so you want to go back up.
Alright.
Look, it's the thing from Peril.
That's true. It looks like the guy's weapon that he only uses one time in the whole movie.
Yeah, but they show it a lot.
Yeah. Krull was a missed opportunity. It had a lot of production problems and stuff. And by the way, the music is really overpowering in that movie. Like, it has good music, I guess, but it's like, they play way too much of it and stuff.
Just mixed badly?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I listened to a whole podcast about that movie once.
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
You must hate yourself.
Well, it's an interesting movie, whether it's actually good or not, you know? Like, it has good elements to it, but it doesn't quite come together. You have seen it or no?
I have not. At least I don't remember seeing it.
Ah, crap. Yikes. Look at that, I didn't get hit there. That's good. Yeah, it's from the 80s. I think that Evil Dead game is probably a lot of fun, and in fact, if I wasn't super behind on reviews, I would consider trying to review it. Maybe I still will over the summer or something. Oh, crap. That time I didn't pull it off perfectly. That's alright. Yeah, we got a lot of fire traps here.
Well, I think the red background should give it away. This is the fire area.
It's hot, alright. It's fire!
Fireballs. Yum.
So far, so good.
So did everybody watch that hour-plus Super Mario World documentary from the gaming historian?
Where'd you see that? YouTube?
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff has it got in it?
He talks about the making of the game. And the release of the Super Nintendo and the NES and all that sort of stuff.
Give us a tidbit
Really
from this documentary.
I just told you what it was about.
A tidbit. I want something specific. You don't remember anything he said?
He talks about how Super Mario World, even just a year before its release, was a very different game.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a new one. It came out last week,
Crap.
I think. This week.
Interesting.
It was good.
Yeah, I'm not a big documentary watcher because I guess there's just so many narrative stories to watch, but
Well, he's the gaming historian is a YouTuber, and he does very, very good stuff.
somebody wishes there was another season of Aliens versus Stead. That doesn't make any sense.
Head?
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. I may die here because I've just run out of life.
That's what happens.
It's bound to happen eventually.
Generally.
Come on, checkpoint. Oh, but I made it to a checkpoint. So, again, my props to the developer for not being too cruel with checkpoints.
Yeah,
Quite
it was
the opposite.
originally Super Mario Brothers 4 was the first title. And then they changed it to Super Mario World. Because the scope of it got so big that they thought it should have a different name.
It takes up the whole world. It's a huge game. And by the way, guys, if you remember Super Mario World fondly, Kirby and the Forgotten Land has a lot of the same inventiveness and charm of Super Mario World.
Was that made by HAL?
Yes.
Cool.
And it just reminds me, the level of quality and inventiveness and such really reminds me of Super Mario World. And
Nice.
if I played more Nintendo made games, like maybe Mario 3D World and stuff, maybe they also would remind me of that. I don't know. But I don't actually play that many games made by Nintendo, you know?
Mario Odyssey was really good. 3D World just made my head hurt.
That's too bad.
It's the isometric view is really... It makes it really hard to understand where you are in 3D space.
That's a shame. This is interesting. Fans, yeah, had to blow me across.
Perfect.
Capcom's... Oh yeah, I would like to hear what games will be included in Capcom Stadium Season 2. which Tyler was talking mess about. Tyler doesn't show enough respect for retro games. Just because he was a little kid when they were all being made, I guess.
Yeah, he was a child. He still kind of is a child.
He has many childlike qualities.
His fascination with toys.
Which, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not
I
a big
would
deal.
I would collect toys probably if we had more room. Someday I want to start collecting statues or figurines, but not just yet.
That's an
Oh, boy.
expensive hobby.
Yeah, I suppose it will be. Oh god. Ah! That was scary, but I made it across.
Just don't jump.
The 3D collection from the sale? What do you mean, Heaven's Smile? Oh, that they delisted it. I mean, it's a shame that they decided to do that, but everybody knew it was going to happen, so if you didn't buy it, you just weren't
They said
planning
it was
to get
going to
it.
happen.
Yeah, at least they told us.
They warned people before they released the game that it was going to happen. So
Yeah.
if you didn't buy it, that's your problem.
Yeah.
And
The only...
they're still selling it physically, though. You can go to the store and buy a copy.
If
You
they
just
still
can't
have
buy
one
it
left.
digitally.
Oh, I'm glad you picked up Kirby, I'm an idiot. You'll have to let me know how you like it.
Yeah,
God.
I want
Yeah,
to
that
do that,
sounds
but I
right.
got so many other games to play right now. I'll wait till it mythically goes on sale here in like
Yeah.
6 years.
Well, it'll probably go on sale for $40 in like 6 months or something, but...
Yeah, probably around Christmas it'll go on sale.
I'm waiting for a sale on Pokemon Snap. The physical game went on sale recently, but the digital version wasn't on sale, so I didn't get it.
Oh,
that's
you got the physical game.
But I want it digitally.
Ugh.
I'll buy a physical version for like $15 or some like really low price, but if I'm paying
I
40, then
don't trust Nintendo, so I will not buy digital games primarily.
aw. I mean, they do have a bad history, but I think they have, you know, they've caught up with the world on this one. Oh, God.
I very much doubt it.
It's just an advertised feature of the platform.
Yeah, almost
Yeah,
every
I got it
Switch game I buy is physical.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
Yeah, I wanted to get it for my daughter too.
She enjoys her Switch.
I started to try to play Maquette, the game, the PS Plus game, a couple months back.
What's
and,
that?
It's a puzzle game, and I just got stuck. I couldn't figure out how to keep going.
You didn't look for help?
I didn't look online yet. I just started playing it this afternoon for a little bit.
Those purple enemies are annoying, and I don't think they're killable. At least not with my current weapon. I wonder if you ever get
Just
stronger
gotta dodge.
firepower.
Probably.
Yeah, I did successfully dodge one, but wasn't quite enough. Oh, crap! Well, I just learned that I have to tackle that fan room a different way.
I think you need to drop down and then jump.
Guess you're right.
Because then
Yeah.
your momentum is going up versus going down.
Love Sweet says that he likes to buy digitally on the Switch because the games are so cheap. That's true, but when Brian and I'm an Idiot are talking about like first party games.
Yeah, we're talking about first-party Nintendo games.
But yeah,
I mean, that's all you buy a Nintendo console for.
Ah, crap.
But you have some second-party Nintendo games, but Nintendo usually just buys those devs. Or they have such a close relationship, most people just consider them first-party games. Like, for the longest time, Monolith
Oh,
software.
God. Well, I dodged the hit, but I also fell off the screen.
Good job, Paul.
Because the one that's up high is really hard to dodge. So
Well, they
I don't
hold
like that.
value because Nintendo keeps the prices high.
Yeah,
So, you know.
there is that.
Like I saw
Made it.
The lowest I've ever seen some of those Nintendo first party games was over Christmas?
Oh god.
Wow, this is just mean.
Yeah, now I've got one of those purple guys right there. How am I even going to jump across that far?
You jump on his head?
I think it will hurt me. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Ah! Yikes. I didn't die. Oh no. Look at this. I'm going to fall off the spikes just by virtue of fighting the fans. Come on. Oh my gosh. I don't like this part. What do I do, guys? Okay, I made it.
There you go.
That scared me. Scared the crap out of me. Okay.
We couldn't tell. Ooh.
Ah, I jumped too early like a fool right before the save point.
Good job, Paul. Good job.
Yeah. Just one more hard part at the end there.
You got it.
Hey, Lyle. It's not a walk in the park, okay? It's a challenging game, Mr. Thinks he can do better.
Oh man, you went back quite a bit.
Yeah, that's the problem. If I could maybe get by with one less hit, that'd be nice. But it wouldn't have mattered because I fell in spikes.
You fell
didn't
in
I?
the spikes.
Yeah.
I think the spikes are instant death. They usually are. In these
Yeah.
cones.
Probably so. So, I gotta learn not to get hit by that guy. But anyway,
This is more like a Metroid clone than a Mega
Yeah.
Man clone.
and it could really use an in-game map.
Good. Yeah.
I would enjoy that. Hey, look at that! That time I didn't get hit by either purple thing.
Hey, good job.
Are you familiar with the 80s movie Firestarter, Brian?
I have heard of it. I have never watched it.
I haven't either. It was starring Drew Barrymore, I believe,
I loved it. Yes.
as a kid, and it's based on a Stephen King novel. Or a novella, I can't remember. But anyway, there is a remake of it that just came out in theaters, and it's also available to watch on Peacock. So if you have Peacock, you can watch this new theatrical movie for free.
I saw that. I got an email from them about that.
Yeah, so we're
I
gonna
didn't know
check
what
it
they were
out.
talking about.
Ah, crap. Bad timing. Oh,
Yeah, you
Paul.
have to tell us how good, how it is.
I hope it'll be alright. But it's not like I have a basis of comparison since I haven't seen the original.
Mm.
But Peacock also, they did the dual theatrical and streaming release with Halloween Kills, which was nice of them because I wanted to see Halloween Kills. But Halloween Kills is an awful movie, so
Well,
this one is bound to be better just by virtue of not being a brain-dead slasher movie. Hey look, I dodged that purple guy this time. Oh neat, I'm an Idiot says the old movie is... Well, oh, yeah, of course Heaven Smile. Why, if I get it, are you gonna get it and play with me? I like the cut of your jib. Why is that? That's a good question, Ima. Well look, she's only doing the killing in that movie because of evil government agents or something that are chasing her, so it's not like she's a bad guy, she's not.
They kill her dad.
That's not good.
wow.
Sorry.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Jeez.
She goes and kicks butt. It's good.
At least they have it coming, it sounds like.
So, like, Kill Bill.
God.
Without all the Tarantino,
Yeah.
issues.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That guy's got issues.
Yep, he likes feet a little too much. Which, I hate to pick on somebody for their fetishes, because, we don't need
He's
to
just
know.
up his own butt too much.
Oh, that he
personally.
definitely is.
I mean,
All right,
some of
I'm gonna do
Tarantino's
this.
stuff is actually pretty good, but some of it's just weird.
I love Django Unchained. That is a great movie. And I like Inglorious B-Words, okay, that movie's alright.
That was funny.
I haven't
yes.
seen that movie. I've seen a lot of his other ones. I haven't seen that one.
Ah. Ow, yeah.
My issue is he almost always does this weird little thing where he starts at the end of the story. The movie starts at the end of the story.
Yep.
And then you flash back to the beginning. I mean, he's been doing this for so long. It's what he's known for, and it's just kind of annoying.
Made
My
it.
favorite is still the section he did of the 4 rooms.
Ah, crap.
Can't say I've heard
Go,
of that
Paul.
one.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
basically 4 different directors did.
It's called Four Rooms. Yeah, it takes place in a hotel, and he did one. It's like an anthology, right? But all set in one place.
Oh, that's cool.
And I actually liked his, director room in that.
Heaven smile, we don't make mean jokes about David Carradine, who is terrific.
Oh, okay.
Did you see what he said?
Yep.
Talk about grim. He's probably going to get me choked up just thinking about it.
Wow.
Jeez. Good Lord, Paul.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that part, man.
Just because you suck. Jeez.
Maybe I suck a little bit. Okay, but I'll keep trying. That's okay. So this seems like a game that people who like real challenging classic NES games are going to enjoy. Now, would I recommend it over Infernax, which is also kind of NES style? Like, no, but this is a real NES game, and Infernax just looks like an NES game. So, definitely a big difference there. And Infernax also is developed by a whole team of developers, and I think this is really developed by just one guy.
It's not bad for one dude.
Yeah. Yes, I am a Kung Fu fan. I'm an idiot. That series, the original Kung Fu series, is great, and I even liked Kung Fu: The Legend Continues, the weird sequel series. I have not watched the new one.
Weird.
Weird indeed. I actually bought the pilot to Kung Fu on Amazon Prime Video just a few weeks ago, but we have yet to watch it. After we do watch it, I'm probably going to want to buy the rest of the series digitally. It'll be a little bit expensive.
Probably. Filmed in Toronto. Cool.
Oh, crap.
I didn't know that.
There needs to be a checkpoint right there because that was tricky. They film a lot of stuff in Canada because it's cheaper, right?
To a degree?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of money they save on maple syrup for catering, it's unreal.
Wow.
Oh, crap. Now I don't know that part. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of deaths here, unfortunately.
Paul's
Maybe I
three
should not
sheets to
talk
the
so
wind
much.
at this time of night.
Something. That's not why. It's hard. Oh, by the way, we went to a pool party earlier.
9-ball or 8-ball?
Neither. It was the swimming pool variety of pool party. Yes.
Fastest way to get a sunburn.
Brandy's coworker, like her team leader or something. I don't know how you refer to it for layman, but she invited us. And it's interesting. It was like, it's an RV park.
Really?
Yeah, at an RV park, they have this big outdoor swimming pool with real nice indoor restroom facility and workout facility. And so,
That
it was cool.
sounds like a place near where I grew up. And the name of the park was Jellystone, actually. Named after the Yogi Bear.
Yeah, did you
park.
go there and have picnics?
Yeah, I don't know about picnics, but we definitely went there to swim because some friends of ours when we were kids, their parents lived in the RV park.
Yeah, that's what they do. They also have a stock lake, so you can go fishing and stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
This
it would
sounds
be
fancy. Jeez.
Yeah, it would be a tempting place to live if they actually had good internet there, but they don't.
Yeah. I think the name Jellystone for your RV park is actually pretty popular. Unless I'm an idiot lives in the particular part of Illinois where I grew up.
No, he lives in Texas now. I don't know if he always has.
Yeah.
There's a Jellystone in Texas, too.
Maybe
Here
that
in
was like a brand or something.
Oh, it could be, actually.
Like a
Oh,
brand
yeah.
of parks.
So, from at a certain time, you can go from that one to the other one.
There were a bunch of... Oh, okay. So maybe it was a national thing. Who knows?
Nope. Oh, man, I almost made it across.
Wikipedia would know.
I never want to do this part again. The game seems very linear, though. Like, you've got a fast travel system, apparently, but it's also really linear. Like, impossible to backtrack at some points, I'd say. What? Is Cloven Casey here?
Oh, wow.
Cloven Casey, it's so nice to see you, dude. We missed you. Like, we're always asking Jordan where you are. And he just says that you got hooked on meth. And I'm real sad to hear that. I hope it's not true.
It's apparently a thing?
Whew, I made it across.
Jellystone Yogi Bear's Jellystone Camp Resorts. And they're all over the Midwest and Northeast.
How cool. Alright, let's see if we can do this.
Kirby.
Ah, the last one disappeared too fast. Please give us a checkpoint.
No,
yeah,
Mustafa.
You see how mean that was, right, Sir Khalid? I hate in games when they make you replay a bunch of parts just to get to the hard part. You know, it's like, just put the checkpoint right at the hard part.
Makes sense.
Oh, crap. And then, that was my own bad. Concentrate. How much time have we got? Oh no, are we actually at the end of the stream already?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get to another checkpoint. That'd be nice. Guys, this stream has flown right by because it's always so great to hang out with all of you. And also because this is actually a really fun game. It's kind of unique, you know, it doesn't feel like just like Mega Man. It doesn't feel just like Metroid. It's kind of its own thing, you know, but similar to other things. Ah, crikey. Crikey. But our plan is to go till we get to the next checkpoint, then we'll quit, if Brian can handle it.
I guess I can.
Woo! Alright.
I haven't passed out yet.
Did you say you'd played any games this week, Brian?
Yeah, I just finished Life is Strange True Colors.
Oh, right, that's right.
I finished that like Wednesday, I think.
And how did it compare to the other Life is Stranges? Ah! I made it across that hard part.
It was good. I liked it a lot.
Oh boy. Made it. Please give me a checkpoint. Look, finally a checkpoint room, but it's also challenging.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, help me out here, Brian. What do I do?
So,
Drop down and then jump up when the top block moves. It's very
Jump
tight.
as soon as it moves?
Yep.
yep. Yep.
Woohoo! That was so close.
Yep.
We did it.
Timing was tight on that one.
Yes, and now I unfortunately need to actually write down or type out this password because I'm quitting and passwords are stupid. But, hey everybody, we have been playing Battle Kid Fortress of Peril for Xbox. It is $10. If you want to play it on PC, it's available on itch.io, and we put the link in the newsletter. So it's not on Steam yet. I think they will bring it to Steam after a little while, but you still can get it that way, right? And it was originally an NES game, and it's very impressive in that regard. Like, the graphics are not as good as Trophy's graphics, which were truly impressive in some ways, but it's a real fun game, and it has kind of like a vast feel and mystery to it that you would get from old NES games, you know, before they automatically included maps and things like that. So I do recommend it if you like this kind of game. If you like retro style games, might as well pick it up and prepare for a challenge. Brian, thanks for co-hosting.
My pleasure.
Brandy Bill, thanks for hanging out with us.
Always been.
Remember, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game, and we usually give out free copies of that game. So our stream is a great way to learn about all the different kinds of Xbox games that are out there. Throw the hat. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm wearing headphones. We love you. We'll see you next week. And remember, don't hate. Appreciate.
Have a good one. You just can't rely on SOBs.
Let's say goodnight to all our friends. Vlad was here chatting up a storm. I'm an idiot. Heaven Smile. Cloven Casey and Jordan. Cloven Casey, don't forget about us, okay? Please come back as often as you can. Shitsu, great to see you. Chicago, of course. Darker Player. Perfect Zero. BX Latino Heat. Did we miss anybody?
I saw Chicago earlier.
Wolfie was here.
Oh yeah, Wolfblade was here. Dementia was here, and Torquay. We always like to see them.
Platinum for a while.
Oh yeah, Platinum Ace Trick. You're right. But then he had to hop on the airplane and fly to some kind of future con or something.